Here's this oven, electric oven. It's an Electrolux. It has some specifications here. Okay, and this one, the third from the right, that if it's set to 0, then the light is off. There's the 0. Move it anywhere and the light turns on, as you can see. Okay, and this is controlling the temperature. Currently is on 0. If you rotate it like so, then the interior will be hot after you set this one also. So just like that, it's set to 275 degrees Celsius. Just like that, nothing should be warm. It's okay, I just used it before, so that's why it's not exactly cold, but it's not warming it right now. Okay, to make it warm, let's use these. So that triangle is activating the inner filament, which is that one. And I used that one before, and that is hot, but the outside one is not hot. I can put my hand on that one, but the inner one is warm. So as you can see there, we have the beginning and the end of the inner one and the beginning and the end of the outer one, and the triangle hits the inner one. Okay, it looks like that. So this triangle is hitting the inner one, and there is the lower one also, which is basically here. It's not visible, but it's slightly warm. So the lower one is hidden, it's not visible, but the top one is visible. Okay, so now if I put it to a certain degree, even that light turns on. Now it is slightly warmer, and wet my finger. There was a small sound, so that one, the inner one, is warm and the outer one is not warm. I can keep my hand on it. Okay, so the triangle is the inner one. Now this activates both of them on the top. So notice it is set to something, the top one, but since the temperature is on 0, the light is not on. So crank it up. Okay, enough. Wet my finger, and it's not that hot, but it is warm. So that one is heating up both of them. So the straight line is the outer one and the triangle is the inner one here on the top. That one is just for the bottom. That has, I guess, only one heating element. I'm not exactly sure what is that, but it's activating both on the top and one on the bottom. One on the top and one on the bottom. That's just the light. It should not heat up anything, I guess. And as there's 0. So these two are for the oven. And the other two and those two are for the top portion. That is showing you which one will be activated. That is the top and left. So this one is activating the top and the left. That is that one. For example, this one, it's showing the top and right. That is the top and right. This one. So this goes there. That one is for this one. The two are for the oven. That one is for that one. And the outer one is for the rear. So both of the outer ones are for those two. And the inner ones, those are for the front. Let's try those also. So currently there is nothing, no heat, and that's why the lamp is not on. So here it has a lamp for all 4 of the heating elements, So if I activate this one, then this light will turn on after a while. If I activate that one, then this corner, the lower left. If I activate that one, the upper left will turn on, and so on. So if I activate the lower left, let's put it to just 1. Notice it has an LED. On 0 it's nothing, on 1 there is something, and then it should be slowly red. What? It's not exactly on 1, but the LED light is on. So the lamp activates faster than... Okay, it turned off. So the lamp turns off quicker, and you have to rotate it even more, and then it turns that one on. So since it's on a low number, it's on 1, it's turning on for a small amount of time, and it's turning off a large amount of time, and that's how it creates a small amount of heat, by making larger pauses. The heat generated is the same, but the time, how many seconds is on, that's the difference. It should turn on. If you set it to a larger number, then it will turn on faster. Now it clicked and it turned on, and it's off again. That light is still not on, still not detecting that there is heat. It should turn on, but I cannot keep my hand on it, so it is cold here, but is definitely warm there. Okay, let's crank it up, larger number. The maximum is 9. After that it goes to 0, so you can turn it off there. So you can rotate it all the way, and now finally detected heat. And notice on 9 is on all the time. And although this is off, since there is heat in this zone, that light is on. So you have to wait quite a few minutes until that glass surface cools down, and only then this light will go away. Notice that I cannot rotate it to the left, only to the right. Interesting. This can be rotated to the left from 0 to 9. This is different, I'm not sure why. This is till 6 only, not till 9. Notice that is red. This is not detecting the heat yet, but I can jump from 0 to maximum at this one. Now that should turn on, and it's not yet on. Now it's on. I cannot rotate that one. I can rotate this one. Interesting. Maybe somebody switched these knobs, because this is different. So that one is on. This is not yet warning me that there is heat somewhere. Whatever, let's crank this up also. We have already 3. The 4th one is not yet detected. Now it's detected. I cannot turn it off either. This can be turned off. Okay, so all 4 of those elements are hot, and you have to wait quite a lot, and only then you can touch them. That's a glass or ceramic, I'm not sure. Nothing sticks out, it's completely flat. You can put any material on it, so it's not induction, it's just a filament which heats up behind that glass. You have a storage area here also. There are 2 openings for the heat from the oven. From there's a safety mechanism. This one you have to push it up, because otherwise you cannot open it. So push it up and then pull the handle. To close it, just push it in. Lift up and it opens. Okay, this portion can be removed somehow, and then you can clean that glass. Yes, push it in. So there are 2 layers of glass. 1 and 2, and you have to push that in, and the glass can be removed. Those corners are holding it. And that's it. Electrolux EKC50150OW. So that is O, it's not a 0. And it mentions 8,500 watts, 8 kilowatts of power. That is probably with everything turned on. That's a lot of power. Two of them are off. Those are colder. Those are still warmer. I cannot keep my hand on it. Ouch. There's a light inside. That has to be an incandescent bulb, because otherwise it would melt in this kind of heat. Probably that's the filament. It's flickering on my camera. And it's pretty warm to the touch. It can be rotated. The top is not in one line. There is this side, so if you are moving an object on top of it, you will smash into it.